Hello guys, welcome back to my new video. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how to do multiple sections. But first, I changed a little bit of things, so let's address those first. First of all, the most major thing is an int handle, and instead of where is it? Oh yeah, down here in check, I set the entities y to the cur.value dot ndobj dot exit dot position dot y value, because otherwise the closet checker would just kind of move under the floor to go back to the room. And also, I also made a basic room, which I'm going to actually change since I do not like it. I'll go for like a concrete maybe, and then make the color maybe this white, and then select down here and make it like wooden planks maybe, and then make the color like CGA brown maybe. No, that looks a little bit too, but not saturated, so we'll just go for this fun brown color. And then maybe I will change this color to, actually I'm going to keep it white, and I already changed the font. So yeah, I'm just going to drag it back into the room that I wanted to. Now, it's a question. Oh yeah, I made a door. I'm pretty sure it's just a gate. So all you have to do is drag the door open, pause, reorientate it, drag it up here, and change the sound, and that's all you have to do to get a gate. Now, we are going to go into server to actually set this up. And I'm actually going to make a module script. Let's call it sect index si and then at, let's just say 1 will equal quote a, and maybe 2, no, this will be 1, this will be 0, I think, because I'm pretty sure they can hold 0 value. Well, value in the 0th place. And 1 will be t as stated. And we'll actually go into server first and say we're going to say if room num mod, I think that's mod. Well, it's mod in Python, so I sure hope it's mod in Roblox. Let me actually search it up real quick. Is mod % in Roblox Studio? Yes, it is. Let's just say if room number is if room num is mod 400, which is how long the section is gonna be. But this needs to be roomnum.value. We will actually make an increment value. We'll call this like local inc equals 0. And if we're doing that, I should change this back to 1 and 2 because 0 mod 400 is 0. Then sect dot value equals require script dot parent dot sect index dot, oh yeah, just that. And then maybe enc, maybe. I think so. Oh yeah, we need to increment, sorry, enc plus equals 1. Oh yeah. And down here, it's just as simple as going to where the label value is and modding that by your section length, which is going to be 400. And hopefully it works. I've already made a tally to 399, and hopefully it works. And the value, the room number should say 399, so when this should say 399. Yep, and this is room 398, so yeah. A399, A000. Why is this happening? Probably because... Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a comma, didn't I? Yep, I forgot to put my commas. Do not forget your commas. Yep, do not forget your commas. And also, never forget your dot values. Actually, no, I think I need to make this its own thing, its own variable. We'll call this local sect idx will equal that, I guess. And then sect idx e n. So yeah. Oh, I know, I think... Why are you firing a whole bunch? Oh yeah, because I need to put if that equals 0. I'm silly. Yeah. Oops. I forgot to put the comparison. And this should say A399, which it does. So we know the labels are working. And why are you not updating? What is enc? Wait, is that actually... Wait. Plus 0 mod 400 equal 0. Why is it not firing then? Why is it not increasing? Maybe it is, but it's just not pulling from the thing. Let's look at section, maybe? Maybe that is what's happening? Nope. Maybe, I'm just gonna print ink, maybe. Maybe something like that. Oh, I think ink is... I think I was right when I put A as 0 and T as 1, but yep, I was. So I'll just make ink an initial of 1. Cause I don't want to mess with the table. Or the T-Lab Unite. You might know what that is. I'm gonna actually show you how to hide this mouse if you want it. Also, since it'll probably take a lot of time. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it is section T, it just takes a bit of time. You guys actually have audio. Now, how can we stop this? Doors clipping through, oh well. How can we make this... Oh god. Jump scare. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I also need to add clearing maybe. Oh, they made it... Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Oh well. Oh wait, no, that is supposed to happen. It's just that this door is in the way. Move! Excuse me! Oh my gosh, move! Move! Can't believe I'm yelling at a door right now. What? Oh, yeah, this is because the rooms aren't generating like they're supposed to. This is because, this needs to go before they generate the room, I think. So hopefully when we hit room 401, or hopefully room 400, it generates E1. And it seems like it has. Except that it says T3, not... Oh. Did I accidentally just make everything... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Since I did that, I'm going to set this back. I'm going to set int back to 0. Because it's going to fire. Yep, it's still just causing the same old. Maybe if I put 398, maybe? Except that won't work. Will it? I don't know. Hopefully it does. I'm going to select room number and set to... Okay, so A399, and then... Oh, nope. It did not go. I'm just gonna search up 398 mod 100. It is 398. That's because I need to change ink back to 1. Yay! Fun! Find a signal for 5 more minutes as I entities load. Wonder if we'll see any X. Nope, no X. And yes, it seems to be behaving as it should, I think, maybe, except it generates a little bit early, but I'm pretty sure E and V and other sections generate a little bit early. And do I like that? LOA 200. I'm gonna actually change that to A399. It's not going to affect anything except entity spawnings. If you have an entity that spawns at A399, then it's gonna just change to T399, which will technically be T-1 by the entity spawn standards. So now we're just gonna select those to make sure that they behave. So this should be A399. I actually kind of like it A398 because it actually says T000 instead of A000. And I don't feel like changing that. So now it's time for entity spawning. Now the question is, how maybe I'll just say if room number value is greater than val.value, I don't know how to do this. I'm actually going to give a string value to every entity. String value. It's gonna be called set to spawn, and it's gonna be, let's just put it as a, going to copy this, select all of the previously made entities, and paste into selected. And we are just going to keep it there with spawn color as well. Now I'm going to paste it into selected here. But I'm going to, no, I'm not actually. Oops. And we will just say an entity spawner. And int dot, find first child set to spawn. I'm actually going to move this down here. Dot value equals game dot replicated storage dot set dot values dot section dot value. Then, but the consequence of this is that instead of having let's say for example T1 spawn at 1 at room number 1 and have spawn sect of T, you're gonna have to set it to room 401 because the section is technically at 4. I mean, the room number is technically at 401. So I'm going to actually make that an example. Where's my roam? There it is. We're going to make a roamer type like, let's just say, E1. I'm gonna get my asset holder, my holder filled with assets that are not mine. I'm gonna first set this to T. And what color should we make them? I'm gonna make them a maybe a purple. If that is purple, I don't know. I'm colorblind. Purple. Hey. I'm gonna give you the face. Let's just go to faces and see what. I would usually make my own face, but I do not have the time since this is a tutorial. Scary face. Spooky, scary. Oh my god, load. I don't think. I mean, you look like a good E1 like face. You look like a good roamer. You look like you would make a good roamer. I'm gonna actually 520 maybe. Okay, I literally forgot to color everything but the particle. And maybe I'll make you a flip book haver. Maybe make your thing have a flip book. And maybe I'll just paste, and that's a 4x4, so we want to go down here and change flipbook layer to 4x4. Maybe we want to. What? They did have all these. You can. I'm sorry, but they did not have this chain accessibility when I was when when I started first using particles. I'm pretty sure they added this in like a new update. Maybe it's always been there. Anyways, I'm gonna get my headphones actually. And I just realized that they were not charging, so unfortunately you're going to have to bear through default entity sounds because I will have no idea what any of the sound effects I am doing. Maybe I'll just slow down. Maybe just 0.05. I'm actually gonna turn up my volume. Still can't hear things. Never mind, that's just the sound. Not quite like this sound. But yeah, I'm going to call you T-1, like I was originally gonna do. I'm going to set your spawn handle to front, which should be default, and have a spawn cooldown of 0 and a room spawn of 401. Oh wait, you know what I could do? I could actually just set this to 1 and just no. That'll mess with the progress detector or whatever. So we'll just keep that 401. T1. And set your section to T, which appears I've already done. So yeah, we'll just actually put you entities. We need to make a new folder and name it the section's name. In this case, it is T, not TR. T. T1. So yeah, let's try this. Hopefully when I reach room 401 or T1, 401 also known as T1, T1 will spawn. I'm gonna actually mute that for your pleasure. And oh yeah, A399 T0. And when I open this door, T1 should spawn, which they appear to has not. Why is this? Well, that's probably because it is. That is probably because I do not need this sect value since they're already sorted by sections, so what am I thinking? They're already sorted. Oh no, that could have been bad. So I'm just going to get rid of this sector spawn because we do not need it. T1 sector spawn gone. Or this is the lazy way. And my pairs game dot server storage dot entities get children if x dot name equals sect to spawn and x dot destroy. Well, oh yeah, that's probably because I need to put that, and then hopefully I appears to have misspelled it and have to get descendants, not get children. Actually, I think I spelled it right. So yay! No more. It's already sorted by section, so why? So yeah, you can just delete all that. So I can actually be rid of this scourge. Yes. value equals Oh yeah, except you're only running once. You should be running I'm gonna actually do this for not that game dot rep values section dot changed connect. I'm gonna actually put you in a function func set up if I already didn't have a function named that, which I don't think I do. Set up, nope, I do. I already have this function named that, but maybe we'll just name it something like set up spawn, and then set up spawn just can go there, and then that we can just say set up spawn. What is val? We also need to get and set up, we need set as an argument. And we can just take this out and put it as its own function spawn int. We can give it the argument int, and we can just say spawn int int. Hopefully this does not break anything, and we can put on here, and we'll actually add sect. Except you do not actually need to give the argument sect. And we actually don't also. We can say if sect dot value equals int dot parent. I'm gonna actually set you as a model since you are one. Oh gosh. Parent dot name, then, which should basically say yeah, that's what it basically says. Basically it says that if the entity dot parent, which if you remember is just a equals a, then the entity can spawn, but if it doesn't, for example, if it equals t, then it'll pull from the t ends instead of the a ends, I hope. You can see it's already working because these silly little guys are spawning. And hopefully when I open to Sponge Jabarico, look at him be goopy and goofy, and hopefully when I open these doors, he will spawn. And that appears to be working. Yay! Yay! It works! Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do now. When I was playing with my twin earlier, I noticed that she was a lot smaller than I wanted her to be. That is because I need to go to. That is because I need to go into avatar settings and set this to consistent gameplay and apply changes. This is due to the fact that we based it off of my model, which is much more taller than other models. Oh my gosh, decapitated him. He is about 9 studs tall. So maybe we'll just go into settings, go down to the little guy, and maybe change you to maybe 7.5 is, I think, the value that worked last time. Because, no, you need to be 9. Just like the door. I think, maybe 9. I think so, maybe, possibly, or maybe it'll be a little bit too big. Yeah. This is arm. Maybe I'll set you at 8 because of that. 8. For some reason, tall people bump their heads. For some reason. And yeah, that seems a lot better to scale. Although my ears are poking out of the locker, but that usually will not be a problem for the uneared comrades. Except, yeah, you need to be careful when opening doors, but that should be the player's fault, not yours. Not my fault that, not my fault you're running into the doors. You don't do that in real life, do you? I can actually, yeah, 8 is fine. And then I'm going to actually show you how to make your Roblox game actually visible and publishable. I can just go to experience settings. I prefer enable microphone because I can actually go on to paid. If you want private servers, you can just go here, click the link, configure on Creative Home. Because you cannot change this unless paid access is not enabled. Paid access. I can just. What is wrong? Did I not fill out the thing? I could have sworn I filled out the thing. Play. Paid access. What is that? How do I disable it? Access settings, age, region. Oh yeah, I need to set it to public first. I can just where is it? Place maybe? No wait, no. Maybe it's in settings. Yeah, it's in settings. Let's set this to public so you can play it if you want. Although you shouldn't, it's not that good. There's a limit now? That's weird. Extend out. Re-click on that. Turn that back on. Click that link again. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, I'm going to allow private servers. And I'm going to leave requires Roblox off since you don't want to do that. I'm going to cancel that unless I change the setting. Going to reopen it and make sure that yep, it's enabled. I can just simply go in here and maybe change this to like 20, and then save that, and then yeah, I think you should be good to go. I should probably, first of all, publish the Roblox. Second of all, duplicate this. T1. Third of all, publish again. T1 will probably not spawn unless you've reached the T section. And then I should probably show you the link in Roblox. In the actual Roblox. First of all, I need to exit at asset. Hold on, also. So, yeah. Hello, Roblox. Close window. Just give it a second. And then boom. And then boom, it's public, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Please comment down below what you want me to teach you how to put in your rooms game. Like, I don't know. Comment down below any suggestions for like what entities you want me to teach you to make, or like, I don't know, leverage rooms or something. And then so yeah, that's it for today's video. So yay. Bye.